Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. Okay. I said at the end of the last video that I was going to do some research and I was going to figure out where the parallel processing unit is, and I was going to find it and get it all sorted so that we could get onto building this test override module, which, amazingly, for the first time in my life, I have actually done. I've looked it up, and apparently, I probably should have worked this out on my own, but if you remember, we found the first fragment in that big shipwreck. And you might also remember that a few episodes before that, we found another shipwreck on top of a big crevasse. And as it transpires, there's a fragment of the parallel processing unit in each shipwreck. There's one in the big ship that we found the first time. There's another one in the smaller ship that we found on top of the crevasse, and apparently there's a third one. So that is our objective for the time being. Find the shipwreck that we found previously, which is somewhere, I'm not quite sure where, it'll probably take me a minute to find it, but we'll find that, and we'll go back inside and we'll see if we can find the fragment of the parallel processing unit, which I don't think was there the first time that we went in. And then we will also try to find... what's this? Do I have this or not? Probably I do. Then we'll also try and find the third module as well. Sleeper module, no, we've got that, we don't need the sleeper module. Okay, so that's our objective, we'll find that, and we'll have lots of fun doing that. Aha! Yep, this is the one on top of the crevasse, just as I said. Okay, excellent. So, is that lithium? So I might just quickly grab that, because I'm a little bit low on lithium currently. Yep, I'll have that. Okay, fantastic. Okay, right, so in here, there should be, I'm assuming it's going to be over here, because the first time we came here, there was this that we couldn't, we opened this, but there was just a piece of metal salvage in it, I think. So that was probably just a placeholder for the parallel processing unit, a fragment that should be in here now. So this will give us the second part, and then we're going to need to go over and find the third wreck, which is apparently somewhere by those big lily pads. Aha! Parallel processing unit fragments. Excellent, that's the second part, right. Because this area is sort of reset, is there anything else cool in here I can have? Yes, there's a power cell, there's a battery, there is another sealed one. Also, I need to make the modification station and the reactor rod. Oh, okay, that's useful. I don't have the fragments for a nuclear... the afterburn rocket. Oh, another one of those. I don't have the fragments needed to build a nuclear reactor yet, but when we do, those reactor rods will come in handy. Okay, so, let me get in here and try not to get eaten by anything. Okay, so we found two of the fragments, and now we need to find the third one. Okay, so that... yes, this is on the edge of the lily pad, so we need to explore the lily pad area a bit more and find this third wreck, which I don't know its location beyond the lily pads. And we've been erring on the sort of right hand side of the lily pads, over sort of there towards where the gardener's base is and things like that. So I'm hoping that if we go left a bit and we sort of skirt around the edge of it, we should find, if we don't fall off the edge of the world in the process, we should hopefully find this other wreck. What under the sun is that thing? That is a freaky looking thing. What does this thing do? It's an artifact. What is it? What's its purpose? Ground sampler. Oh, it's got a laser under it. It's some kind of mining equipment, I think. I see, used for taking samples out of the ground for geological study. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. These architects were really... well, I was going to say scientific folk, but then again, of course they're scientific if they've got this much technology and they've got this many spaceships and stuff. Of course they're scientific, you know what I mean. They have a vested interest in this planet. I highly doubt this is their home world. They must hail from someplace else and they've just come here to do interesting things with their time. Pick up a gardening hobby or something like that. Is that it? Is this it? Or is this the thruster bit that we found before with all the engines on it? No, there's no way that had the lilies on it. Yeah, this must be it. Right? This has got to be it. Yeah, this is definitely it. Okay, so there's a big chunk that's been ripped off here. And this has been here a while if these things are growing on it. Okay, there's more metal salvage. I'm not seeing a way in here though. Aha, that looks like a way in. It seems like the entrances are textured slightly differently, which makes them slightly easier to notice. Aha, what's in there? Oh, don't worry, I think they're just featherfish. I don't think they're anything to be worried about. Yeah, you're just featherfishing. Okay, right. What's going on with my mouse? What? Okay, never mind. My mouse just went completely insane then for a minute. Never mind that. Wow, this place is full of you little guys. Okay, what's in here? Ah, seals. Well, come on. Everything's sealed in this place. Come on, what do you got? Another reactor rod. Okay, again, not the most useful thing in the history of the universe, but I will take it without complaining. Okay, what's... Ooh! Excellent! The very thing we need to use the reactor rod. Brilliant. Nuclear reactor. Yes! Now we can graduate from silly old solar power. Excellent. Because the really annoying part of solar power is, of course, it only works in the daytime. It means you easily run out of power in the middle of the night, which is unbelievably irritating. So we've got loads of reactor rods. Well, 3. I don't know how many it takes. I would imagine a few. But at least we've got plenty of uranium as well. Power cell, always nice. What's in here? The battery, again, always nice. Wouldn't mind an ion battery, but I will take it. Out of curiosity, I've got an ion battery in this in my Sea Glide here. When that runs out of power, I can just recharge that in the standard battery charger, right? I'd have to like recharge that with like some special alien tech, right? Probably. I don't know. There we go. Okay. Actually, I'll bring this back up again just so we've got the light. Okay, so there's some terminals. Yeah, this has been a very long time here, hasn't it? There's no way this happened recently. Ooh, a big aquarium. Oh, wow, that's cool. So was this a research ship then, I wonder? Is that what they were doing here? Oh, gosh, I'm going to get trapped down there, aren't I? I can already feel it. Right, okay, let me grab some air. I really should have made the ultra high capacity air tank before I came on this little quest, but I was rather excited because this actually seemed like something I was vaguely capable of achieving. Right, let me save, just in case I do drown. There we go. Right, now let me go back in and see what else we can find. Right, okay, let's have a look down here, see what's down here. Oh, sheesh, it's longer than I thought it would be. Is there anything important? There must be, right? Some ribbon plants. Some of these pizza slice plants. I'm not seeing a hell of a lot else, though. Oh, okay, this is just another access point. I think. Oh, gosh, do not say I'm trapped under here. Oh, sheesh. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, don't panic, don't panic. Just take it easy. And try not to breathe at the same time if that's at all possible. Where's the entrance? Where did I come in? Sheesh. Right. That was a little bit too close for comfort. Right, okay, are there any... I mean, I didn't explore all of that, but are there any other entrances? Just so that I'm aware, because I don't think that vent actually takes you to another part of the ship per se. I think it just takes you... It's like a corridor between 2 equally accessible parts. This is a massive part. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. So presumably there is another entrance, because that was going down into some kind of cave system underneath, but I had no guarantee that was going to lead me out into anything breathable, so it was better not to go. Time being, anyway. What even is this? These remind me slightly of clamps, perhaps? Whether it's like some sort of a cargo vessel, perhaps? And there's like a big cargo module that's supposed to clip on here, perhaps? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know the story of this ship. I was very careful to avoid that part of the page I was reading. Ah! The Mercury. The Mercury 2. Mercury the 2nd. I see. So that's the name of the ship, the Mercury. Okay. Interesting. Absolutely enormous thing. What caused it to crash? Because it's enormous. And this is definitely a spacefaring vessel. Without a shadow of doubt, it's spacefaring. It's way too big to be anything else. Aha, that looks like an access point. Oh no, my mistake, it's not. So this was presumably in orbit or just passing by. What caused it to crash? Perhaps it was in a fight with another ship? And it was shot down and it had to crash land on this planet? I pity the folks who were here if that's the case. Oh, another reactor rod. Oh, a depleted reactor rod. Oh dear, those don't sound as good. Yes, nuclear waste. Perhaps I can recycle them into something a bit more useful. One can only hope. Oh, okay, there's a great big hole in the ceiling that I could have seen at any point. Okay, there's another rod in there, but this window isn't open. Wow, there's loads of rods in there. There's loads of useful stuff in there. I could move things. If I only could move all these bits of rubbish out of my way, I might have a little more success. Where under the sun is it? Man, all the others have been really easy to find the parallel processing unit. This one is proving to be a lot more tiresome. That's the nuclear reactor. That's something important. That's not accessible. Where's the big room gone? Where's the big central room gone? Okay, what if... Oh great, it's gone dark again. Oh my Gideon, would you look at that? This thing is so strong in its buoyancy, it's actually picked up a whole piece of wreckage. That's incredible. That is a testament to how strong these things are. That is unbelievable. Genuinely incredible. Okay, what if it's not in that piece of wreckage and it's in this piece? Because this piece seems a bit smaller, so possibly they put it in here because it's easy to see. Possibly, possibly not. No, it doesn't seem like there's anything here. This is just a static piece of wreckage. There's nothing exciting here. Okay. Back inside the ship we go for another look. The fact that you travel slower inside the ship rather than outside, I do find rather irritating. Just the fact that the sea glide slows down. I can't speak today to save my life. The sea glide slows down when you come inside an environment like this, which irritates me. Okay, we didn't go up before, so up would be a logical area for new exploration. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything in this room. There's an open door into what looks like some sort of a command center. Excellent, an oxygen plant. Thank you very much. Get nearly as many of these as I'd like. Okay, so presumably the parallel processing unit is some kind of computer component, so it would most logically be where all the computers are. Which is possibly the bridge? I don't know. Man, this ship is surprisingly empty. For such a big piece of wreckage, you'd imagine there'd be a little more in it, but it would seem that's not the case. Where is this thing? It's got to be here somewhere. What? What is that? Reinforced dive suit fragment. Okay, I'm not entirely sure how that helps me. Reinforced dive suit. What is that? Oh. Is that, presumably gives me some sort of armor, perhaps? Armor against attacks when I'm not in a cold environment. I would need the cold suit on. Seems so. Where does this lead? Does this lead like out to safety or something? It leads somewhere, right? Perhaps? Perhaps not? No, seemingly not. Okay, so now I need to try and find my way back to some oxygen again. Kitty, y'all, where under the sun is this accursed fragment? Okay, please tell me it's in here. What? An exterior grow bed? Well, that's not on the exterior, that's on the interior. Okay, so this is some kind of hydroponic bay, one would assume. It doesn't have a parallel processing unit in it though, does it? What? Nuclear waste disposal? What are you talking about? It's a bin! Another depleted reactor rod. Oh, this is sealed as well. I don't really have time to open all of these. Reactor rod, fine. Okay, this is the room that had the blockage in the way of the door, so that explains you get in here then. Okay, so we found some more reactor rods, which is lovely. I mean, we'll have power for days at this rate, which is absolutely fantastic, but at the same time, it doesn't help us in our quest for the old... Doohickey, do it.
30 seconds.
Hush, 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 hush. Where's the door gone? There it is. Right, please say it's in here. I am so sick of looking. Not finding anything. Okay, this is apparently some sort of a storage bay, judging by the fact that it's full of boxes. Oh good, another reactor rod. Here are the laws of demand and supply. See, it's very simple. An idea of supply, you see. The more of something that you have, the less of it you start to want. Its value decreases the more of it you get hold of. How many of these accursed things have I got now? Oh, only about 506. I'm not complaining. I should re-emphasize that. I'm not complaining about the fact that it's giving me nuclear power for days. This means I just don't have to worry about power pretty much ever again. But at the same time, I would trade these nuclear reactor rods for a fragment of the parallel processing unit. So as amazing as building a nuclear reactor would be, that's not really what the folks are here to see. What? Decomposing Chinese potato? Well, they're not very used to me, are they? Useful to me, are they? If they were... Oh, shit. I mean, if they were fresh, I could take them home and grow them... grow them in the grow beds to produce a little farm, which would be a fantastic step in the right direction in terms of actually being a little bit more self-sufficient and not constantly murdering every fish in sight. But at the same time, if they're decomposing, they're not going to be much use to me, are they? Apparently it's below the console in the bridge, which is lovely considering that that was about as indiscreet as it was physically possible to not be, because it was about as discreet as a Soviet spy. That is the position that he's in. Everything says it's right here, but it's not. It's not here. No, I didn't see it because it's not here to be seen. I mean, this was only 7 days ago. This was written 7 days ago, and it says it's right there. Oh, great. So, after having me just cut the last 30 minutes of footage out as I've been wandering around for absolutely ages trying to figure it out. Apparently, it's right here. Apart from the fact that you can clearly see that it isn't with your eyes, because your eyes tell you there's nothing there, because there is nothing there. Right. Sorry. I am very, very annoyed at the moment, because I've just spent the last half an hour wandering around this ship, trying to figure out where under the sun this fragment is. I finally find some good Samaritan that has actually put an exact location, actually written down the exact location of it, and even gave a picture of where it is, saying it's in the bottom of the main console on the bridge, and that post was only made 7 days ago. As it transpires, it's apparently no longer there, since it's just not there anymore, which is absolutely infuriating. That I wasted half an hour of my life that I will never get back wandering around that incredibly cramped ship trying to figure out where under the sun it was, only for it to not actually be there. Which means they've either moved it to somewhere else, which is an unbelievably unkind and cruel thing to do, or there's just something else that's gone wrong. Which means it seems that I cannot get the parallel processing unit. Isn't that lovely? So, anyway, off camera I will bang my head against the shipwrecked wall and rend my flesh with barnacles until I figure out where under the sun the fragment is. And for the time being, I'm honestly not interested, kid. For the time being, we shall instead do what I said we would do ages ago and actually do some stuff with the base. Okay. Why is it not there? Why is it there for somebody else when they go a week ago and not there for me when I go today, considering there hasn't been an update since now and a week ago? Why is it changed? Why is it different? Oh, it just makes me so annoyed. Right, okay. First things first, let's build a nuclear power reactor. That's not gonna click on there, is it? Oh gosh, and I'm pressing all of the wrong buttons again! Oh, shut up, no one cares. Oh, give me the... Oh gosh, I did not build a good location. I did not build in a good location. Nobody cares, Mr. Shark, nobody cares. Nobody on Earth gives as little as a damn. Right, okay. That was a little trickier than I thought it was going to be, but never mind. We now have everything we need to build ourselves a nuclear reactor. Just like that. Excellent! Okay, so I need to... How many rods does it need? 4 rods, okay. Well, we have absolutely loads and loads and loads of rods, so there's absolutely no way on Earth we don't have 4 of them. One. There's 3 more. We have 3 more after that as well. Okay, good. Okay, there we go. Right, that's our power issues sorted out there. Okay, the other thing I want to build is obviously a moon pool, which is going to require me going and finding more lead. Never mind, I'll go find some lead and then build ourselves a moon pool, and then I'll actually be able to customize our sea truck, and we actually would have done something in this episode. Right. Take 2 on this, since the first time it reduced the structural integrity so much the whole thing nearly fell apart. Oh shoot, see what I mean? I know it's breaking apart at the seams, I am more than aware of this fact. Right, there we are. Oh, where's my repair tool gone, for goodness sake? Right, okay. Sorry about that little aperitif to our attempts.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We now have ourselves a moon pool. Excellent. We have actually managed to succeed in something at this game, I'm honest, is a small miracle. I know, maybe I just eat one or something. Okay. We've got our sea truck. Okay. Right, so we can't modify it until we build the vehicle modification station, which is this thing. Right. Put that in there. I'll build this for us. Okay, there we go. That. Nothing is going right today. But never mind, it doesn't matter. Okay, we can name the ship. At least let us do one... If there's one thing on this earth I can do right, it's come up with an utterly moronic and stupid name, right? That's gotta be it. Okay, right, what should we name this ship? What utterly ridiculous, absurd name can I possibly dream up for the name of this ridiculous looking ship? Perfect. Absolutely, categorically perfect. We should name it after its creator, I believe, and as its creator is me, as the Twitter actually was crazy enough to build it, I feel we should name it after myself. Where's the sound gone? I think you can still hear the sound, but for some reason the sound for me is bust. Give me a moment. Okay, right, so apparently you can still hear the volume, but I can't for some reason, because my game is bugged, apparently. Wouldn't be the first one I've found today. Right, okay, so never mind any of that. Do we have... Yes, we do, okay. Not the thumper, for goodness sake. Not the thumper I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at the tether tool. I had an idea about the tether tool that I wanted to test. Ah, right, that answers that question. Okay, I kind of wish it had given me the option to choose whether I wanted to do that or not. Okay, so you can recharge the tether tool, but you have to recharge it with an ion cell, not a normal battery. Okay, that answers many, many questions. Okay, right, is there anything of interest that we can build here? Okay, that's evidently a slight bug. Okay, so that's where we can build the arms for the prawn suit. The depth upgrade, the perimeter defense upgrade, we've already got that. The depth upgrade Mark 3, yes. Okay, so that means we don't need to build it in the fabricator module of the sea truck module anymore, which is nice. Horsepower upgrade and the afterburner upgrade. Okay, I think we've already got all of that, although I don't think we have the horsepower upgrade. Not that. I don't think we have the horsepower upgrade for it yet. Okay, so this has taken all day to record, but never mind. I'm sorry we got so little done. I seem like I said that at the end of every single episode I ever record from my channel, but I'm so sorry that we got so little done. At least we got some stuff done, even if I can't hear anything. Maybe I'm just gone deaf all of a sudden. But at least we expanded the base a little bit, we built a nuclear reactor, we explored the third part of the ship, we built ourselves a moon pool, we named our ship, and we at least did something. As I said, I will figure out what is going on with the power processing unit. I will figure out whether it's been moved or whether my game is just bugged or what is going on, but I will figure out where the power processing unit is, and at the start of the next video I will have the power processing unit in my hand, I promise. But until then, thank you very much for joining me for this evening of failure. I hope it was somewhat enjoyable. Take care of each other and good night. Blah blah. Oh, I've left out exact location. You can discover them on your own. Screw you with a rake. I've left out specific locations so you can have the joy of doing it on your own. Oh no, you've just been hit by a car and your legs have been crushed and you're dying. Well, the hospital's roughly over there. I'm not going to give you specific directions because I want you to have the joy of discovering it on your own.